So I was going for a run last week and I was just doing laps around the blocks, and I went past the neighbour's house and I was doing fartlek running, so I was doing just random intervals of sprinting, jogging, running, and I just finished one of the sprints and I was heaving, and an old boy came out. I was outside his house, I've seen him many times and said hello, and he's like, mate, you got to slow down, you got to take it easy. And I was like, yeah, no worries, mate. And it's a term that gets thrown around a lot, and I love it. I love the term take it easy. Like Big Lebowski, top 3 films of all time. But it gets to a point where I think a lot of people use it for when they don't understand what someone's doing, what someone's trying to achieve. And in this situation, improving my fitness, I'm sure he can get his head around the purpose of running. He's probably not an idiot. But people don't understand when you're trying to max out and level up. Like, that's where obviously you can't operate at that intensity forever. I was talking about persisting at 80% for longevity, and then you have moments where you push at 100 and then you coast and pull back. But overall, you try and maintain like a healthy 80-20, and then for those times where you do push, you have it in you. And this is sort of following that concept. There are moments where you need to push, and sometimes it might just be a 100-meter sprint, sometimes it might be for a kilometer, sometimes you should max out in a half marathon. I don't know, I haven't done a half marathon yet, but I'd like to, and I'd like to do it within a good speed or good time. But that's not going to happen without pushing myself, and that's going to require me being disciplined and putting in a lot of work. And it's not just about running, it's same as photography. I want to build something of this. I don't want to just, as I said before, dabble in it and then go nowhere with it. And to do that, it requires work. And then when people see and hit, like you talking about it, like you talk to people about putting in this work, and then they see you working on this project that there's no clear pathway to getting where you want to go. I don't even know where it's going to go. I just know I want to do this, and this feels right, pursuing it at this intensity, which I'm doing, feels right. But to a lot of people close, they'll be saying, Sam, you need to take it easy. Like, why are you pushing this? And that will come down to them not really understanding what I'm trying to achieve. And you look at anyone who's achieved anything through a non-conventional path, like climbing a corporate ladder. I'm not saying everyone's climbing a corporate ladder, but I'm just using that example. There's a clear pathway there. You put in your time, you do your work. You can see the person who's your senior has followed that same path. And you can envision that path for yourself in time. You can get there in time with, the right work ethic. But when it's outside of a clear pathway like that, most people won't understand. And for the most part, I'm okay with that. But sometimes it is hard when you're tired and people say, just take it easy, and they don't see what you're trying to do. They don't understand what you're trying to do. It can be isolating. And what I'm trying to achieve here and trying to explain is only you know what you are capable of doing. And only I know what I'm capable of doing. And I can feel internally there's an intuition that it feels right pursuing in this method. I don't know how long it will take. I don't know what the end result's going to be. But I know this is the path I have to take. the same way as running and exerting myself doing laps and going for long runs and doing sprints and fartlek intervals and long zone 2 runs. I don't have a clear answer of what I'm going to get out of it. I know I'm going to get improvement. To what extent, I don't know. I don't know the time frame it's going to happen. I can guess. With running, it's a bit more easy to project. There's a bit more data there for me. But overall, I don't know what I'm going to get. Same with following a strength program. I follow a squat program for 3 months. My squat's going to improve. I don't know by how much, but I'm going to get stronger. And a lot of people, again, are just going to be like, oh, you're pushing yourself too hard. Take it easy. You don't need to do that. And that's because they don't understand what you're trying to achieve. And that's okay. One day they might, when they see if you achieve what you wanted to achieve. But it won't be until you achieve it that they'll understand. And it's something I'm just coming to terms with at the moment. Maybe I'll never achieve it. And maybe they will be right. I should have just taken it easy. But for now, I'm under the impression that I don't need to take it easy. I know what I need to do. And maybe there's others out there that feel the same.